Hanoi, a city shaped by history, alive with modern energy. Over the next 36 hours, we'll wander the charming old quarter, sample delicious traditional Vietnamese food, and stand in awe at Tran Quoc Pagoda and the Temple of Literature. We'll feel history within the walls of Hoa Lo Prison, catch the thunder of Train Street, and finish our journey sailing through the breathtaking Halong Bay. Just landed in Hanoi. This city is truly electric. I've been coming to this amazing city for several years now, and I can't wait to show you guys how beautiful and amazing the city really is. The Old Quarter is Hanoi's historic commercial district, dating back to the 13th century. Today, it's a maze of scooters, street food, and colonial shop houses, offering a lively glimpse into traditional Hanoi life. Walking down one of these bustling Hanoi old quarter streets, it's a sensory overload. There are literally scooters zipping past you every single moment. The smell of street food just invigorates your senses. It's full of charm, history, absolutely lovely. This place really is full of life. Hanoi's Old Quarter has been the city's pulse for nearly 1,000 years. Back in the 13th century, each street here was named after the trade that once defined it. Silversmiths on Hang Bak, papermakers on Hang Ma, silk traders on Hang Gai, and tinsmiths on Hang Thiek. Even today, you can still see traces of the Old Quarter's original trades in the street names themselves. The buildings mix French colonial facades with narrow, tube-shaped homes, a clever way people once avoided land taxes based on street frontage. It's old meets new. Tradition jams right up against modern life, and somehow it works. This is the heartbeat of Hanoi, loud, colourful, and impossibly alive. At the heart of the city lies Hoa Kiếm Lake, or Lake of the Returned Sword. According to the legend, Emperor Liloi returned a magical sword to a divine turtle pit. The Hoa Kiếm Lake feels like a breath of calm in the middle of Hanoi's beating pulse. So I'm here at the Temple of Literature. This is Vietnam's first ever university that was built in 1070, honouring Confucius and scholars. Walking through these magnificent courtyards feels like stepping back in history into Vietnam's bright scholarly past. These stone turtle stills record the names of graduates from past dynasties.
I've got a small confession. You've made a real impression.
complex is a peaceful escape from the city chaos, featuring altars, banyan trees, and a lovely courtyard.
in love. Each time I hear your laugh,
Extremely tranquil here. Definitely recommend coming out to this beautiful complex and experiencing this amazing piece of Vietnamese history.
calling to me sweetly. You stole my heart completely. It's really a classic story I'm seeing unfold before me.
These courtyards are simply stunning, and I can't help but be in awe at the majesty of these buildings.
Got the telltale signs of love.
So I'm at Train Street. This is one of Hanoi's most iconic tourist destinations. The trains run just inches from the residential homes. You can come here, sip a coffee, hang out, great place to chill and experience this thrilling adventure. I am here at Ho Tay Lake, or in English, West Lake. This incredibly ginormous lake is 500 hectares. It's Hanoi's largest lake, and it's lined with cafes, embassies, and bars. And despite being a little bit of a gloomy, rainy day, it's really nice to come here and chill out. How beautiful is the sunset behind me? It's incredibly tranquil and peaceful coming to this stunning lake after riding the motorbike for the past 4 to 5 hours. Absolutely stunning, a lovely evening. The Tay Ho neighborhood seems rather well-to-do, quite salubrious and expensive. I'm walking past these grand, imposing 4-story townhouses that look quite expensive, and the restaurants themselves are also quite expensive. I saw a few serving steaks and rather nice looking seafood, and it wasn't the cheapest either. But yeah, very nice area. Definitely recommend coming over here and checking it out. So I'm here at the Ngoc Son Temple, dedicated to General Tran Hung Dao. So I'm walking across the Huck Bridge on the way to the temple, and the rain has just stopped, and it's such a beautiful day, and look how lovely and peaceful this beautiful lake is. The Ngoc Son Temple was built in the 19th century, and the meaning of it is Temple of the Jade Mountain. This is one of Hanoi's most visited spiritual sites, and it honors a mix of Confucian, Taoist, and Buddhist beliefs. This temple is a reflection of Vietnam's blended cultural soul. such a culturally rich temple, and this courtyard is absolutely beautiful. Check out the Vietnamese People's Supreme Court. This magnificent megastructure is Vietnam's highest judicial authority. Built in 1946, shortly after Vietnamese independence, this magnificent building is housed in a French colonial style. It's absolutely imposing, and I'd recommend anyone to come and check it out. I visited Hoa Lo Prison, which was built by the French in 1896 and is located right in the center of Hanoi. Its name means fiery furnace, and inside these walls, that word felt very real. Thousands of Vietnamese revolutionaries were crammed into tiny, airless cells. Iron shackles pinned them to cold stone floors. Food was scarce, disease was everywhere, and escape was almost impossible. For many, this place was a symbol of colonial cruelty, but also of resistance. Those who survived carried stories of hunger strikes, secret communications carved into walls, and quiet hope into total darkness. Then, during the Vietnam War, the prison found a new role. Holden captured American pilots who called it the Hanoi Hilton. Torture, isolation, and interrogation defined that chapter too. Today, part of Hoa Lo still stands as a museum, equal parts history and ghost story. The air is heavy, the walls seem to echo with the weight of suffering and also that of endurance. Inside one of the prisons, just concrete everywhere. Very claustrophobic. The pho was out of this world. I went for the 2 chicken broth version this time. Rich, steaming, deeply comforting. And that fried breadstick on the side, dipped straight into the broth, was pure heaven. I'm here at Trang Tien Street, which is one of Hanoi's oldest and most prestigious boulevards. This boulevard is a symbol of the city's colonial sophistication and cultural charm. Here is the wonderful Tran Phoc Pagoda, the oldest Buddhist temple here in Hanoi. It was built in the 6th century and dedicated to the Emperor Li Nam Day. The name Tran Quoc means protecting the nation, representing its role as both spiritual and cultural guardian of Hanoi. It has stood through numerous dynasties, symbolizing the deep roots of Vietnamese Buddhism. How beautiful is this courtyard, so tranquil and serene. Food in Vietnam is incredible, easily one of my favorite cuisines. I started with the Vietnamese crispy pancake, golden, thin, stuffed with prawns, fresh vegetables and pineapple. Utterly sumptuous. I ate so many banh mi, 3 or 4 a day at least, each one slightly different. One with pork, others with chicken and beef. The crisp bread, the pate, the herbs, simply sublime. I also tried grilled fish wrapped in banana leaves, smoky, soft, full of lemongrass, and crispy fried spring rolls, both full of flavour and perfectly done. It's food made fast, eaten slow, and remembered for a very long time. Halong Bay was unreal. Limestone cliffs rising straight out of the water, scattered like they were dropped by hand. I was here only for a day, sailing between islands and caves, watching the light change across the bay. It was spectacular. A few days later in Ninh Bình, it felt like the same landscape turned inside out. Mountains rising from rice fields instead of sea. Both calm, both cinematic, and proof that Vietnam's beauty doesn't shout, it just surrounds you.